That's the 8-sided thing.
That day, God sent Paul II a vision.
Hello, and welcome back to the House of Da Vinci 3. Now that the Pope has been distracted, we gotta go sneak in here and see what he has to steal. Right before recording, I just looked around here quick, and I didn't see much to interact with except for this lock over here, which I'm going to assume... yeah, we need some sort of a key device for, but there was also this book over here. Kinda curious what's inside of this, if there's anything of note. Like, for example, this bookmark that looks like it actually might work as a key of sorts. Now, do I have any other notes to read here? I don't remember if I read this last time. Pope mentioned he has till evening Angelus. I think I can trust Luca to make sure it returns only at the sound of the bell. The bell summoning for the Angelus must be my final signal to leave. He may have locked the study behind him, but since when did a mirror lock stop me? Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I should probably make sure that I close that, but okay. Here, let's, hold on. So how does this... yeah, so I need some sort of a way to lower those. I need a way to change those. Okay, so there's nothing I can do with that. Let's keep on looking around then. There must... oh, actually... oh, you know what? I kinda forgot that there was that door there. I've been looking around here for a second just to get a feel for everything. Okay, so let's see. Can I interact with you at all? I actually can't. For some reason I wasn't even able to rotate it there. That was a little weird. Anything else that I can do with this? Any other... special interactions? No. Huh, that's actually kinda surprising. Okay, what else? Nope, that's just again the same problem that this has in general. Yeah, it seems like there's a really wide hitboxing on things. I'm very much... oh, hang on, that kind of tapers down. Was there anything that was, like, screwed on, maybe? I'm gonna say, I'm very much surprised that that doesn't just, like, function as a key. Seems like the type of thing that they would do. Well, part of the book logs thing looks like a screwdriver, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on, is there... okay, so there was something there, it just was in the wrong spot. So yeah, let's go... if we lift you up... that still doesn't do quite enough... oh. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do things. I like it. And then if I go ahead and if I give this a pull, we're good to go. Probably need to make sure that I, again, hide all of this stuff though, because this is gonna be a little weird. Alright, when Luca told me on the way that Julius II had chosen his name not as a tribute to St. Julius, but to the Roman Emperor Caesar, I was quite skeptical. However, looking at the decor of his study, I probably owe Luca an apology for my disbelief. Yes, this dude's a narcissistic tool bag. Alright, well, let's just kind of go mouse over everything just to be sure. I don't really want to make any assumptions with this game. Okay, there's something around here. What can I mess with? Turn this on. Nope, there's nothing here, so there's... I saw that drawer. Hold on, are these anything? These look like these might be something, these little... yeah, these little bits here, but no. And I can't... oh, okay, here we go. There's some sort of a... there's a little cross-shaped piece. I'm actually really surprised I can't open the drawer, too. Alright, so keep an eye out for a cross-shaped bit. What's the deal with you? You're just a locking door? I don't see anything special. I'll come on back to you, then. SPQR. I'm trying to remember what that actually means. Okay, there's some sort of a device there. What about down this way? Anything? Nope, so it's all about that. There's a lot of stuff here to interact with. This is gonna be an interesting map, to say the least. Ooh, a stone rosette, okay. With a protrusion. Ah, there we go. And now, what is the deal with the pieces? Huh. Okay, so what is that? There's a bishop, a king, and a knight. Okay, so these people are obviously just bonkers. And, of course, what else? We have this dude who looks like he had a really bad experience riding a horse. Alright, you know, I think it's time to just go ahead and we'll just keep on moving on and seeing what we can do. If I rotate it, what happens to our buddy Julius here? Ooh, hello. What are you hiding in here? This is a... Oh, here we go. This is part of the rider figurine. No symbols or anything else, though? That's actually really kind of surprising. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by, like, the lack of stuff that we had to do there. Wait a second, come on. Game, come on. There we go. What a weirdly intricate system. So oh yeah, what kind of stuff are we... Didn't even notice that earlier. What exactly are we doing here? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so that actually unlocks... that. I'm trying to remember. What exactly is Evening Angelus in the Catholic sense? What is that actually about? Yeah, that doesn't ring any bells for my, like, my own Catholic upbringing, but to be honest, anything I was taught I basically ignored. If I'm completely frank about it, so... Oh, there we go. I was getting a little bit confused. I thought it wouldn't work. Model tower with a cross-shaped base, and what else does, Giacomo have to say? I climbed the spiral staircase to an upper wooden floor. The lower part of the room showed the Pope to be a man fascinated by the Roman Empire, a man who was relentless and militant. This part of the room gave his character more depth. There are dozens, perhaps hundreds of books with different themes, not all of them religious, and a model of a basilica resembling the works of the old masters. I wonder what secrets I'll discover here. I mustn't forget to take advantage of the view offered by the ornate balcony. Maybe I can spot something I missed earlier. Ah, okay, so there's... Huh. Okay, that's weird, so it looks like... So there's definitely nothing that I can do over there. Anything around here before I go mess with the balcony? Oh, here we go. So that's the... this is a chessboard, isn't it? So I think that might be the Pope piece? Yeah, there we go. Because there's the king, there's the knight, and there is the Pope. Or, yeah, there's the king, I guess, technically. And the bishop and everything else. So, alright. I will mess with that in a little bit. I will go see if there's anything that I can do there. But first, I need to go mess with these kind of cool little clockwork models. Oh, sweet merciless Jesus. What am I trying to do? Oh. What? Oh, okay. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. This is, I think, really going to hurt. This is absolutely going to suck quite a bit. So what? Yeah, what do you want from me, game? Yeah, I'm actually a little bit unsure of, like, what is my final objective here, I guess. So if I can go ahead and maybe if I can take you, like, all the way up, and then put you here and put you here? What a weird system. I don't really know how I pulled that off. That was just kind of luck. Okay, so you... Alright. Paired off systems. And we have a chess piece. It's a rook with a staircase. So if a rook with a staircase, then that would go over here, presumably. Yeah, let's head on back down. Let's go on back down towards the... towards all of this. I want to go see what we can find. So I can go up here. So what... Yeah, the question is going to be figuring out the exact number scheme. Seems to be white, black... white, black. Okay. So then... you're like somewhere over here. You go to there. So then 2 up and 1 right is the king. And in theory, right next to this should be that. And then where would be 2 up and 2 left on a black space? Should be the knight? Yeah, the only caveat is I'm not sure how the numbering scheme works. There must be something else I need to mess with for that. Here, let's... Well, actually, you know what? Can I yank this off? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to see, is there like a numbering... of course, my neighbor's little yappy shithead dog. I'm trying to see if there's like a number scheme, because it's a 4x4 grid. So unless I need to go ahead and I need to narrow it down to the interior 4x4? I mean, that could very well be it. Anything else around? No, here. Oh, hang on, okay. So there's F3 and there is C3. So C3 is 1 down from the... C3 is a space 1 down from where the king is. Or the Caesar, whatever the hell we want to call it. So C3. Didn't even notice that before. I wondered like how we were going to tell. Alright, so then this is C4. This should be good. And then here and here. There we go. And somehow this whole damn thing opens up. That was a nice little puzzle. That reminds me of the, what was that game called? I think it was called The Inheritance of Crimson Manor. Okay. Yeah, there was The Inheritance of Crimson Manor where there was like a chess puzzle or something, right? But I think in the initial iteration of the game, the chess puzzle was actually bugged. The board was set like 90 degrees offset. So you had pieces that were starting... Yeah, I think, wasn't it that like the queen was on the wrong color or something, so you couldn't actually do what they were telling? I don't remember what it was, but I remember it being kind of funny at the time. Oh, sweet merciless Christ, what am I doing here? Hello? If I can yank you off. Really hope the Pope doesn't decide to just come on back and be like, hey, what you doing here, sport? Okay, what? So that's a green. That's a red, and that's presumably blue? Yeah, okay, so what exactly... Oh, God. I just noticed how these colors are set up, too. Yeah, because these are all, like, different directions. Like, these two go away, but this one goes here. So this has to start this way. And I need... presumably you to go here? Oh, whoa, Jesus Christ, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm not really sure what, yeah, I don't really know, like, what we're looking for. Yeah, how would certain things even line up here, then? Because presumably I'm trying to make it so that there's a line that goes from, like, green down to green, red to red, and blue to blue. So presumably there needs to be some sort of a way to do that logic, right? The only problem, of course, is that I'm not sure that it's actually... I think I'm doing something incorrectly. Hang on, what does it say? Under the later discs, above there were 3 differently colored beads and 3 holes, but what does it mean? It feels like I'm okay, so this is just telling me, hey, dummy, use the eyeball. That's perfectly fine. So if that's... God, if that's how green... Oh. Okay, so hang on. So whatever I've done... Oh, wait, okay, so they don't all have to work at the same time. Alright, that actually makes that a little bit more... that actually makes that, I think, a little bit more, like... I don't want to say tolerable, but a little bit more doable, I think. Ah, schnitzel, but that can't work, can it? Yeah, I don't think that I can go from here to here. I don't think that it's possible to do this. Okay, let's try another route then. What else? So it can't come in from this side, which I think means that it has to come in from here. So if I go like here to here, if I can go... What about maybe you? So if I do like this? It's a really interesting puzzle, actually. I really am liking this one. I'm just not sure exactly how to do it. It takes a little bit of, like, messing around. Yeah, there we go. So then if I go over here... Okay. Yeah, so my problem was obviously that I was trying to do it all at once. So let's just set you to there. I'll set you blue to blue. And then where... So first off, is it possible to just do this, like, retard easy mode? Set you there. Set you to here. Set you to here. Oh, okay. Well, there's all three of them. That was remarkably straightforward. I'm actually really quite surprised. Boy, this dude is very much in love with himself, isn't he? Or either in love with himself or in love with the papacy, neither of which are particularly good in my opinion. Although then again, I guess that'll depend on how you like the Catholic Church and all that, but I'll admit I am biased because of my upbringing of being dragged to there every single week, so... Alright, so have I read all of this? Yeah. I was finally able to enter the hidden chamber beneath the Pope's study. Right in front of me is a large, majestic statue, and according to its attire, it's one of the Pope's predecessors. In the center of his chest is an ornate badge under a glass lid. That must be the amulet of the Order's Grandmaster that Borgia sent me for. It's amazing what can lie undiscovered just a few dozen feet from where hundreds of people pass through every day. I'd heard all sorts of tales of secretness in the Vatican many times before, but I never suspected they were based on the truth, let alone that I'd ever get to see any of them. Your Excellency Pope Gregory IX, Frederick II challenges immutable truths and undermines the authority of the Church. A prime example is the way he handled the Crusade. Your Excellency ordered him to take Jerusalem, and what did he do? He could have sent the infidel dogs into hell itself, but he would rather break bread with them. He followed the letter of your command while absolutely rejecting its intent. The following story is a similar example. Frederick wondered what language the first man had spoken. With that thought alone, he ignored the natural order since the time of Babel, but his sin is far worse. In an obsessive desire to answer a question that Lucifer himself whispered to him, he had babies taken from their parents. He isolated them, and the wet nurse who took care of them wasn't even allowed to speak. Unsurprisingly, without maternal love, the children died. But he didn't repent. Instead, he executed the wet nurse that his sin would have no witnesses. There is no other way to put it, he is the Antichrist. Your devoted monk, Silambene, 1230. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the nicest way possible. What a crock of horse shit. That is nonsense. Okay, so this is... What? Oh, wait. Oh, this is just where this goes. I was like, am I looking for the second part of a puzzle? But no, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Ooh. Metal cylinder with a sensor base. Oh, is that the thing that they would, like, hang up and burn various piles of horse shit to go ahead and do stuff? I feel like that's the case, although I genuinely can't remember. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff here that is stuff that I just kind of haven't forgotten, or I haven't really thought about in ages. And with my boomer grade memory, I'm not really, you know, able to remember many things. A metal shrine model. Combine? And there's the sensor. Yeah, I feel like that was used to burn stuff, to like, maybe incense or maybe some other things. I'm not sure. So what's your deal? Put you here? And then he goes ahead and he lights these up. Alright, this is at least kind of cool. It's kind of cool in the same way that I am somewhat ashamed to admit that in the past I have enjoyed stuff like Dan Brown books. Because don't get me wrong, Dan Brown is a complete nut job and pretty much everything he's ever written is nonsense. But it's also just very highly entertaining stuff in some ways. Even if it's like has no basis in history whatsoever. So what? Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, I guess. I'm not sure what that is. You know, I'll come back to that later. So we got a model there. We have some extra bits. We have... What are you? Okay, you're some sort of, like, reddish thing. I bet that'll probably have to get that from whatever you are. How about up here? I noticed that you appear to be missing something in the corner. You're missing a little piece. And then what about this thing? Something is keeping the cover on. Damn. Okay. Well, is what it is. I can't mess with anything right there. Anything else around here to fudge with? I see that. But again, just trying to be as methodical as humanly possible. Okay, well, I guess I can't. There's nothing else here, huh? Because I bet what'll happen is we have to, like, get stuff to attach here to... And it'll, like, rotate there, then it'll rotate over there, and then it'll do a 360 no-scope, and then it'll do something else. That's what I would have to guess. So here, let's see. Okay, what? So I have the right idea, but how do I get this to progress? I would have assumed... Oh. Okay, well, there we go. I had tried to do that before, but I guess I wasn't really having it. So let's take this, keep on moving. No, come on, there we go. Take you, and then we go here. And then what exactly do you give me? You should give me like a little metal piece? A part of a sprinkler. Oh yeah, that's when they would walk around and they would just like splash people with holy water and shit, wouldn't they? I think that's the case. To be honest, it's been a while since I've had a dude just splashing me with water, but... Alright, what is your deal? I'm sorry, did that really just do a bunch of stuff and then make me undo it? Oh wait, the Relic of Saint... Isn't this, what is it? Isn't there some relic that's like a finger bone or something of a saint? I don't know, I've never really gotten the whole sainthood worship thing personally, but... Okay, what does that give me? Can that go into here? I doubt it, but... I figured I would go ahead and try. But I bet maybe the... Yeah, the base of this thing looks a little odd. Maybe that's what I'll do with it. And I can't mess with you. Can I open you? No? No, and for some reason we're not just gonna take the really obvious approach of just shattering it on the ground? No, Boundless, we don't do that. That would be too simple. That would make too much damn sense. Here. What about down this way? Can I mess with you here? No. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. What else do we have? Yeah, I mean, I would have thought I would have had to do something with one of these, right? Unless, is there another thing that I can mess with? No, not really. So if I put... Yeah, I can't do that. And underneath there is just like some random padding. Okay, that doesn't work. It has to do with one of these... What the hell? Is that a Pope with a fucking dragon? I just noticed that. On the font? To the right of the table? I mean, okay. Well, that's all well and good, game, but... Yeah, I thought maybe if I, like, lifted this up or something, I might be able to mess with it, but... What? Oh, okay, hello. What on God's good green earth are you? And then this gives me a... Oh, for fudge's sake. This gives me a piece of, like, a shell? It's probably the thing that goes on the... Yeah, it's probably the thing that goes on the Pope picture? Oh yeah, I guess it would be a shell, wouldn't it? I didn't really look at the outside. Here we go. Ah yes, Pope, you know, Pius the Fifth, Dragon Tamer or whatever. Medallion of Dawn. That, you know what? I don't know why. For some reason, I actually do like that name. It's actually kind of a neat one. It just feels like very fitting for something like this. Do you go in here? You do. What do you give me? I saw like the lights, and I thought that this was actually going to change, oh god, what's happening? Game, don't freeze up, come on. That's the 8-sided thing.
That day, God sent Paul II a vision, and he saw where his enemy was hiding. The Pope has called all the devoted to God and the Church, for the time of reckoning has come.
Yeah, so they're seeing that 8-sided, base or whatever, the 8-sided fort. So there's 3 kneeling men. There's the all-seeing eye. And let's see, where else? Nothing could have prepared me for the voice that suddenly echoed throughout the room. At that point, I thought our plan had failed and someone had discovered me, but the mysterious voice merely commented on the scene projected in the smoke rising from the sensor. I don't know how it's possible, but it looks like the creator of this room has found a way to record a human voice. In the first scene, the mysterious voice said, God sent Paul II a vision and he saw where his enemy was hiding. And in the second, he called for the devoted to God and the Church, for the time of reckoning has come. Alrighty, that's a very odd thing to have happening, but I guess a dude somehow recorded like phonographs. Oh, Jesus, what on good God's earth? What am I trying to do here? Yeah, okay, what is my actual objective here? So I'm trying to get, what, all of these to match these numbers? Okay, so there is... Well, actually, no, here, let's just go ahead. Let me try to clear as much of this as I physically can. So I want to get you to be a 1. And I want to get you to be a 1. Okay, so that's a 1 and a 1. And then I need to get 3s. Okay. Well, there we go. That was actually remarkably straightforward. Kind of was like, what the hell am I trying to do? Very odd systems, though. Like, we're getting less and less into the clockwork stuff, and we're just kind of coming across straight magic. Which, I'll admit, I'm kind of less of a fan of in these games. Like, I think some of the favorite stuff from the Room series, personally, was all the stuff that were like clockwork pieces. I just thought those were really damn cool. Ceremonial plate. Ah, goody, a plate that's so cluttered you can't use the damn thing. Wonderful. It's exactly what I want when I'm, you know, in charge of a massive religious order. So presumably we're looking at, let's see, it looks like these assholes burned the chapel down. And then I bet it looks like the armies marched forth. Yeah, and they have the key symbol. Isn't that this dude's symbol? Isn't that this guy? Isn't his thing like dual keys or something? I genuinely don't remember. What was in the back of here? Okay, there's like that weird offset shape. Okay, I can't do anything there. How about... Yeah, no, you take some... I'm gonna have to, like, unlock you in a special way. Anything around here? No. Well, yeah, we're just gonna have to kind of approach this, Okay, never mind. I need another piece. So yeah, what would you go on to? I haven't, looking around for anything that would, like, potentially use you. And I don't really see much. I don't see anything that an ornate plate would go on. I feel like it should be something to do with this, right? Well, just give me a... point me in the right direction here. Turning statue on the part of the secret chamber to be accessible. On the newly revealed table is a carved cupboard, which is hiding something interesting. Well, again, game, I went around here and I clicked around, and you're not giving me any options, so... Let's see, is there anything... Hello? Okay. Alright, so there's one of them. Actually, is this gonna do the job? Oh, and then that turns into a couple little levers. That's surprising. And then this little deal kinda iris is open. Huh. Alright. We are, again, just doing more and more stuff for reasons that are entirely unknown to me. Give me a weird... What in the fudge? Hold on, what am I... So if I go here... And then this goes to here, a disc with a red stone? Oh, and okay, there's the gear. Of all the things I was expecting in here, I wasn't expecting, like, a mechanical human hand. But then again, like, I'm still always kind of fascinated by how much stuff we kind of end up learning about, like, these churches and stuff that actually have histories of human sacrifice, or not even human sacrifice, just, like, human body use. I mean, I think the most famous example of that is that one church somewhere in Europe where it's like partially or fully made with human bones. Because I want to say it was because of the Black Plague, and that just sounds so weird to me for a Christian church. But again, I'm just biased, I guess.
Paul II led Christ's faithful to cleanse the sins of Ordo Justitalis. Before the noise of battle had died down, the cowardly members of the Order destroyed the gate to the Temple of Wisdom.
Okay, so that's actually a little bit surprising. So I got this one right, but I guess I didn't realize this would be them destroying it. So yeah, I'm wondering what exactly was, like, when did they get corrupted? When did they go bad? Okay, so the Christ faithful in cleansing the sins, and then the noise of the battle died down, and they destroyed the gate. Yeah, when exactly did that happen? Oh, sweet merciless Jesus, what in the fuck? What on earth? Okay, so this needs to be a... Oh god, there's no shapes too. Oh, fuck my life. Let's see. So you need to be a square, and you need to be at a 4. Oh, Jesus Christ on a cracker, what is this? So you need to be a 4 as well, and then... but yeah, okay, you need to be a circle. Oh, my good God. Well, you know what I should do first? Oh, I should make sure that I can at least get all of the shapes to pretty similar areas, if nothing else. Okay, so then put you here, put you here. We're actually missing one. Hang on. I'm missing a circle. Where could I get a circle from then? Any of you? No? Alright, so I need to get some kind of a circular bit. What are you telling me? Okay, so it's literally just saying, hey dumbass, go here and try to do this puzzle. I'm not actually sure how this is doable, because, like, is there any yeah, there's no combination of these that I think I could put here to go 4. Yeah, I feel it's like I'm missing a tile. Hang on, can I... Yeah, this one, for some reason, I can't, like, lift and drag out. Hold on, let me try something. Let me... Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just a moron, never mind. Yeah, I was looking at that, and I was like, what the hell, why can't I move you? And it turns out it's because I am what we in the business call a frickin' idiot. Let's grab all of these. So, what? In each tile is a station, we don't notice, so no tiles that should be in the adjacent square. I'm sorry, what? The first number shows round tiles, the second square. What? In each tile, including the two that are stationary, there are some Roman numerals. They show the number of tiles that should be on adjacent squares. There's round tiles and square tiles. So I noticed that about the shape, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. So what I need is for there to be a total of what? 4 for this? There should be a total of 4 for... There should be like 4 squares here. But then what? Okay, so this should be right. And then I need to somehow get 4 to this, maybe? I'm really unsure what this is actually trying to ask me. I think the tiles with higher numbers of them have to be closer to the center of the grid. Hey, look at the Oculus Perpetua gives you a clue. Yeah, I understand that game. Okay, so they're saying put the tiles with the higher numbers in the center, I guess. Sure, why not? So let's do this. And I'll just kind of, yeah, yank these out. I don't understand this one. I really don't. I don't know what it's asking me to do. I don't know how these relate. I understood the last one where it was like, hey, match up the tiles and stuff so that they go, but this doesn't make any sense to me. What? Yeah, what am I trying to do? I might just have to have the game give me the answer to this. I don't understand this at all. Yeah, I really don't get what the game wants from me here. So what? Oh, come on. Just load up, game. Let's go. This is the second time I've had a freeze up. Square tiles would be... So the columns, A, B, C, and D, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Files, so 2, 2 would be in C1. Okay. And then... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. C1 would be a 2, 2 for a square? Sure, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea how on earth I would have solved this. And then A2 and 3 would be a 2 and 2 for the squares as well. Alright, sure. 3 and 4 would be B2. And then 5, 2 would be C2, okay. And then, let's see, so B4 would be a 2, 2. And then D2 and 3? Yeah, okay, can somebody go ahead and leave a comment? Let me explain that puzzle to me. I don't understand that. I have no clue what on earth that was going for. Yeah, I'm trying to understand that one, and I cannot for the life of me. That felt like complete randomness, and I don't think that was the case. I think that was me just being uniquely stupid, but... Okay. Let's see. So, let's try... I, fish, cross. I, fish... Okay, cross? Nope, that doesn't work. I, fish, cross... Alright, you know what? Here, let's go see if this does anything first. Okay, can't do anything there, so there... Okay, there was... Oh, wait, hold on. So then I need fish, cross again? Alright, and then we have cross and I. I don't remember, what is the deal with the Illuminati eye? What did that come from? Wasn't that actually originally a symbol that got, like, used by something else? Or that got taken by the Illuminati or something to be worked on? I don't I don't remember where it comes from. Well, here, let's see. What do we have? A redstone bust. Probably goes into this little socket. Give you a crank. What a needlessly complicated bit of machinery. Does this guy have to do this every single time that he's like, yes, look at me, everyone, I am the leader of the order. And then he just, like, has to sit here like a tool and do this for 30 minutes? I feel like I would kick him out of the order just on the basis of being an idiot. Alright, I believe my predecessor, Gregory IX, was a little hasty in his judgments about Frederick and the Gate. Frederick was certainly a complicated and sinful man, but a devil's servant? Unlikely. And as for the gate to the Temple of Wisdom, no one in the Vatican has ever seen it. Whether it's a gift from the devil, God, or a mere legend is something we can only determine when it's in our possession. And that could be soon. My men have finally returned with success. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. So there's a ravine of some gun. Can I go read that note again? Yeah, here we go. My men have finally returned with success. We know where the order meets. Their fortress has no moat or drawbridge. Its only defenses are solid walls. But I fear that rather being a sign of arrogance, it may be a trap. They would convince their enemies to lay siege, which would then be broken with the help of miraculous devices of unexpected connections. But no defense will help them against a swiftly executed surprise attack. No shield can stop a dagger in the back. A supply corridor, hidden, concealed, and out of the fort guard's sight, will serve as an entrance. Well, why wouldn't they have that be visible, then? That seems like a gaping flaw in your defensive strategy. Yeah, that just sounds ridiculous. Also, I'm sorry, is that a mummified human corpse in there? What on... or like a desiccated human corpse? What the hell? What on earth? What a weird system. Okay, well, whatever. Let's try this. Let's go see what they learn now. Looks like they're being excommunicated or killed?
The order fell before the Pope's power, but he was merciful, as the Lord teaches us. And so, Ordo Justitalis became an instrument in the hands of the faithful, as it should have been from the beginning.
I wouldn't agree with that there, buddy. I think that's actually a terrible, terrible idea. Oh, okay, and then it goes back to over... It goes back over there. I expected it to actually move over to another side, but I guess... maybe not. Alright, yep, and that just copies that. My guess was correct. There really is a device in the hidden chamber capable of playing and recording the sound of a human voice. But it doesn't look like anything I've ever encountered. Perhaps this is one of the orders the Order brought back from their expeditions to the Temple of Wisdom. Even if that's the case, someone must have put enormous effort into understanding the machine's function. At least enough to adjust the voice coming out of it. Okay, so obviously... this is some shenaniganery. Nothing happens. I need to do something with the machine before it's ready to be turned on. So, oh wait, hold on. Do I just need to do these in order? So it's the eye, the kneeling, the sword and the break, and the heart, okay? So, eye, kneeling, sword, broken gate, and then it'll be heart, and I guess like the Pope here. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Anything... What about you? Can I mess with any of this stuff? No, I actually can't. That's weird. Let's see then. Is there something else that I can mess with around here? Not that I'm seeing. Alright, so what? In front of the statue, a column rose from the floor, it's a miraculous machine, yeah, blah 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 blah. But, what? Okay, get out of there. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on.
Vision, congregation, siege, destruction, mercy, fulfillment.
Why was that stuff like pulsing? That looked so weird to me. That was bizarre. Yeah. Okay, you need to go right now. Go grab the thing and get the hell out of here, buddy. I hear the ringing of a large bell. It must be the evening Angelus. I need to take this back and take the amulet and get out as soon as possible. The Grandmaster's amulet. Yeah, man, you need to haul ass out of here. And I got an achievement, Man of Faith. Probably not very good to go steal from the Pope. If Catholicism is right, I'm pretty sure there's few things on earth you can do that are more sinful than that. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. That was mostly just some issues. We're going back to the villa of Luca. Yeah, just some issues with like getting the stuff to pop up and show me that I could click on them. Or maybe noticing that I could click on them, admittedly. That was a fun one. I actually liked that quite a bit. Didn't really have much in the way of like kind of the bullshit time travel stuff, which is not terrible, but it can be a little frustrating sometimes.
I never saw anything like this before. Beautiful craftsmanship. I think even the best jewelers in Florence would have a hard time making something of this quality.
Except this is no simple jewelry. And it is obvious that Borgia doesn't want it just because it would look good on his neck.
Yes, our dear Duke. It is clear he'll try and get his hands on the amulet no matter what. We can't forget about the terrible situation he's in and the resolve with which he wants to solve it. And that is one of the reasons why he can never get the amulet. It is the key opening the gate of the Temple of Wisdom, the original time machine, which was once raised in Castle del Monte by Frederick II. The gate might have been destroyed during the Pope's army attack. Time travel might just be able to get us to the past, before that happened.
We will use your time machine to take us to a point before the gate's destruction.
Exactly.
Very well. And do we have any idea where the Order took the time machine?
Everything points to the fact that after they took it from Badia Forientina, it was moved to their residence in Castle del Monte. And since from the Vatican we know about a secret passage which could take us inside without notice, I think we should make our way there.
Even though we don't have the second glove? Didn't you say we needed all 3 ampules with the liquid from your inventions to get into the time when the gate was still standing? Maybe we could make a deal with the Duke after all.
Make a deal with Borgia? What are you thinking, friend? I know him for quite a while. But if you don't believe me, try reading what Machiavelli wrote about him. There can be no fair deal with the Duke. And our last attempt to outsmart him almost ended with Giacomo's death. No, as I said, we will set out for Castle del Monte. I think there is quite a big chance that at the time the Order did not give me all the ampules with mysterious liquid. Where else would they keep it if not at their residence? Sure, it's a risk, but odds are still better than negotiations with Borgia.
Don't be angry, Leonardo. As a servant of God, it is my duty to look for the better in people, and doing my best to find a peaceful solution. But the decision how to do this is, of course, yours.
It's fine, Luca, I understand. But please, trust me in this. We should not linger. We need to prepare for the journey so we can...
Guess they're still here. Let's have a peek.
I saw a light in the windows. I'll have a look from the bridge. You search the courtyard. They have nowhere to run.
Borgia is here. The door, quickly.
I knew the fat dude was a problem.
I think I found him, my lord.
Oh boy, okay.
Well, this is a pickle. Was it just my imagination? Or the one with Borgia was the good friend of yours from the Bald Lady?
Marco, that cur! May the Lord forgive me.
Is this how you welcome weary travelers? That's not very Christian of you. I thought one of you was a monk.
I think it is prudent to stay behind a locked door when an armed traveler tries to break in.
I came for the amulet. It is definitely not in your interest to make me wait. Give it to me now. Oh, don't be afraid. I remember our deal. I have the glove. You can keep it for a while. Just until you make the modifications needed so it takes me to the gate to the Temple of Wisdom. After that, I'll take it back if you don't mind.
That doesn't sound as our deal at all. You're acting like a common brigand, Duke.
You want me to act like a brigand? I can do that. Open these doors or I'll break them down. This is your last chance.
Well, that was about a peaceful solution. Luca, any other ideas?
I might have. It's not looking good for us, but we have two advantages over those rogues. First, there is another exit which they don't know about yet. And second, Giacomo has the miraculous device Leonardo made. And the Duke cannot defend against something he has no clue about.
You are right, Luca. I almost forgot about Oculus Perpetua. Use it, Giacomo. If you flank them, you will surely find a way to take them out of commission. Maybe you could use the cart by the well in the garden. And if they're trying to break the door, they must be standing right in the middle of the tracks.
You had your chance, but you squandered it. Do not expect me to find any mercy for you after this.
Yeah, okay there, buddy.
Find something to use as a battering ram and take care of this door. If you're quick, I might be generous.
Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here, and it looks like next time we're going to be going through and trying to find a way to take out these two assets. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.